So when you're preaching a difficult prophet, there's a couple of things that you've got to keep in mind. I think, first of all, you've got to understand it yourself. It's all very well thinking, oh, this is going to be tough for my listeners, but actually, if it's still tough for you, then they're going to be lost. I think Haddon Robinson used to say that a mist in the pulpit is a fog in the pew, or something like that. And so we've got to work, as preachers, we've got to really work with the passage, understand it, do all the digging into the history, the background, everything necessary to get to grips with it. But then when we preach it, we've got to make sure we don't just automatically give all that information. So if the challenge for us is we've got to understand it, then we've also got to balance that with the challenge of they've got to understand it, be able to access it, so making it accessible. So I might spend hours looking at the historical background and the geography and all the details, but I might present that very briefly, just enough to get them in, give them as much as they need, but no more than that, because you want them to really engage with the passage, engage with the text, and then feel like it's touching their lives, not just receiving a history lecture. So that's the challenge. You've got to study deep yourself and then make it accessible to them.